Laura Balana and welcome back to my YouTube channel 5 Minute Economics, where I teach economic concepts in a span of just 5 minutes. The topic for today is, as you can see, the Walrasian General Equilibrium Theory, which is one very much requested video on my channel. And I have tried my very best to simplify this very complicated topic, complicated theory for you all in the best manner. So in this video, I'll be talking about what you need to know about this theory, what actually it is, how it originated, few conditions, assumptions, as well as diagrams. So yeah, without wasting any more time, let's get into the video. Also guys, don't forget to like this video and please do subscribe to this channel in case you haven't already. It will mean a lot to me. And also follow me on my Instagram handle 5 Minute Economics. Do you know a state of economy where both demand and supply are equal to each other? Well, but obvious, in such a condition, markets are perfectly competitive and agents act rationally to maximize profits. Well, this is the case of a Walrasian general equilibrium theory where no one has the tendency to change because they are already at the optimal allocation and the economy is in a perfect state. Well, that's all what we are going to be talking about in this video about the Walrasian general equilibrium theory. Why it is known as the Walrasian general equilibrium theory? Because obviously it was developed by Leon Walras in the 19th century. He was a French economist, and in his theory he stated, it actually stands in contrast with the partial equilibrium theory, if you've heard about this. So partial equilibrium, as the name suggests, it only talks about partial things. Because why? Because it is a microeconomic concept. It basically deals with individual households, individual markets. But on the contrary, our general equilibrium theory talks about the whole economy, which is a macroeconomic concept. Okay, so it shows how demand and supply interact with each other and they tend towards reaching the equilibrium in the long run. Make sure guys, it's only tending towards equilibrium. It reaches equilibrium or not, it is not necessary. But all markets, they clear simultaneously and there is a perfect balance in all markets. So this is basically what we are going to be studying about. So now guys, let us quickly run through the assumptions and some conditions which need to be followed in this theory. So some assumptions are all factors are fully employed. There is perfect competition, as I already said, in the market. Income of the people is constant, and lastly, the production techniques do not change. So now I'll be coming to the conditions which definitely need to be satisfied for this theory to function. You might find that the assumptions and conditions are quite similar to each other. You can club them and write as well. In various books, various resources from where I've taken the data, it's all in different ways. So I thought to make the assumptions like that, and now are the 4 conditions which are very important. Number 1 being market clearing. Basically, this means that supply is equal to demand. In this case, there is no excess demand, no excess supply, and all goods are consumed and all factors of production are fully employed. So everything what is being produced is being consumed by the people. Okay, so supply equals demand. Secondly, Pareto efficiency. So what is Pareto efficiency? Basically, let me explain to you. No individual can be made better off without making someone worse off. So basically everyone's at a similar level, and अगर हमें किसी को improve करना है, we have to bring someone else down, because everyone's at like a perfect puzzle, you can say. We have to change places, we have to bring someone down. So that is Pareto efficiency. In case you don't know Pareto efficiency, I've already made a video on it. I'll attach its link in the comment section so you can just have a look at it. Next, price flexibility. Of course, price can be adjusted very much freely. Only then markets can reach equilibrium level, because prices are left to just be very much free and there's no intervention. Lastly guys, rationality. Our economic agents, who are those consumers, producers, they act rationally obviously, and they work towards maximizing profits. So guys, basically to find the Walrasian equilibrium, you have to solve a series of equations. And don't worry, in my video I'm not going to be teaching you all those equations, because honestly, if you're watching this a day before your exam, or few days, just few hours before your exam, it wouldn't be possible for you to learn all those equations. There are other ways also how we can reach the Walrasian equilibrium, and I will choose that. That is the Edgeworth box diagram. I'll be showing you the diagram soon as well. So basically in the Edgeworth box diagram, we see the possible allocations of 2 goods between 2 agents. So like 2 people, and basically we have those are the 2 agents, and the 2 goods, how we are distributing between them. The contract curve basically, which I'll be showing you, is basically all the points if you join the contract curve which are Pareto efficient. So as I told you, अगर एक को better करना है दूसरे को worse off करना पड़ेगा if we are shifting anywhere. Then what is where will we reach the Walrasian equilibrium? Will basically the point on this contract curve which you'll see that satisfies the budget constraints. Obviously budget constraint भी होगा दोनों का, दो agents का, और both agents given इसका price given है already, we know that, given the price of two goods. So how we allocate these two goods between two agents with specific budget and prices is basically where that point where we reach WE, that is Walrasian equilibrium. We can also do it through a PPF, which is a production possibility frontier basically. It shows the maximum combination of goods that can be produced with the given available resources. And we see guys that the point where the PPF is tangent to IC, that is indifference curve, that is the point of WE, Walrasian equilibrium. If you don't know what is IC indifference curve, I have already made a video on it, you can watch that video out as well. So lastly we come to this diagram guys, make sure you're following me as I explained. So on the x-axis we show the quantity of one good for one individual, basically maybe A individual, and on the y-axis we show the quantity of the same good for another individual B. So let the good be same, the individuals are different. Okay. Here we see in this Edgeworth box diagram, that's why it's in the box, the name itself says, we have the black we have the contract curve, and red IC1, and blue we have the indifference curve for the consumer 2. Okay, so ICs basically show the preference of each individual, that is whatever they are giving the same level of utility. IC में थोड़ा भी confusion है guys, I don't want to stretch it in this video, please watch out that video, it's a short one, you can quickly learn what ICs are. So basically in this diagram you can see ICs are downward sloping, which means that as individuals they both want more of both goods, that's why the shape of it is downward sloping, उनको दोनों goods ज़्यादा चाहिए. And C, basically the contract curve, as I told you in the previous slide, they're all points which are Pareto efficient. I hope you know Pareto efficient by now. And what is Walrasian equilibrium? We see this point which I've just highlighted in green. Basically it shows allocation is such that the MRS of A, marginal rate of substitution, is equal to the MRS of B individual. So that is what basically this particular point, that's the Walrasian equilibrium. It means no individual can gain without reallocation of goods, without making another one worse off with reallocation, my bad. So basically again I'm telling you, ये point perfect है, that is what they are saying, perfect. Right at the beginning I told you market economy perfect हो जाता है जब WE होता है. अगर हम change करेंगे, if we tend to change it basically guys, then if one individual is made better off, the other is made worse off. So we don't want that. This is the point where we should be at, and this shows basically the efficient allocation of resources. So basically guys, this concept of Walrasian general equilibrium is more of a theoretical concept, difficult to implement in the real world because of externalities, imperfect information. However, yet this concept has blurred the lines between micro and macroeconomic concepts. From individual market and individual household, we've moved on to a multi-market concept to reach the equilibrium. So that's all about this video guys. I hope this video was useful for you. If it was, please do comment in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next video pretty soon.